Welcome to Channel Today in History. In today's video we will talk about the day, November 18, 1977, Jonestown Massacre. In the early 1960s, Reverend Jim Jones preached values of social content and racial equality in his People's Temple in Indiana, an unusual message at the time. As criticism of his church grew, Jones moved the temple to Northern California, taking his most devoted followers with him. In the San Francisco Bay Area, the People's Temple had great success and considerable growth. Jones attracted followers by demonstrating healing abilities and supposedly anticipating future events. Gradually, he was demanding more things from his members, asking for greater commitments, and forced them to report any insubordination, including within their own families. In an effort to create a self-sufficient community, Jones and his followers moved to Guyana, South America, founding Jonestown, where the group felt free of any disturbance from the U.S. government. In November 1977, Congressman Leo J. Ryan heard from newspapers and family members of abuses in the community and was informed that human rights violations were taking place and that people were being held there by force. On November 14, 1978, Ryan arrived in Guyana accompanied by journalists and concerned family members of Jonestown members. Several of these members confessed that they wanted to leave the community. Ryan had taken the necessary steps to get about 16 members to return to the United States with his group. At the airport on November 18, Jonestown security unit members fired at the group, murdering Ryan, 3 journalists, and one of the sect's defectors as they tried to leave the runway. Another 10 who were leaving the sect were injured. At 5 p.m., at the same time, a mass suicide took place in Jonestown. According to the official government report, presented to the United States Congress in 1979, more than 200 babies and toddlers were forced to drink cyanide, and so did the rest. The guards shot people who tried to oppose the suicide. Although a few managed to escape into the forest, approximately 913 of the 1,100 people who were there died, including Jones, although it is not known whether he committed suicide or was murdered. The Rick A. Ross Institute of New Jersey is engaged in investigating and uncovering suspicious religious movements, and has an extensive investigative archive and a website with news on the subject. The institute has advisors, including law professionals, and proclaims that its mission is to study destructive cults, conflicting groups and suspicious movements to provide clear and transparent information about them. Did you like the video? In the description you will find the blog link with the full article. Give an incentive by subscribing to the channel, liking, commenting, and sharing with your friends. Hugs. Until the next.